I mean, I gotta be really honest here, the MP9 Latte Rush that we've bought just a few weeks ago, ever since we thought it's gonna get removed faster maybe than the graphic design collection, which obviously did not happen, these items are still a limited time offer in the Armory shop, which makes me kinda insane because I've bought this skin for around like what, 180, 190 euros, somewhere in that area. I lost so much money on it, it's absolutely insane. This is definitely an L investment in my opinion for this. Just a few weeks ago, this skin has been selling in the factory new condition for around like what, 270 euros, 280 as you can see. And since this month we've crashed all the way down to like what, the current cheapest one listed is for 129 euros, which is absolutely not that expensive in my opinion, considering you can use these skins up. And yes, the supply of these skins has increased, but it is still very hard to get these in a factory new condition. So I think upon the removal, the price will definitely be going up. There's a lot of more potential now to buy a couple of these, because as you can see, the souvenir condition is worth 500 euros, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. Obviously the factory new conditions upon the souvenir long dogs weren't huge, and there weren't a lot of skins out there, right? But still, I think it's kinda pricey, and you should rather go for the regular conditions, and on third-party websites you could find even cheaper prices than before the announcement of it being discontinued, which is kinda insane in my opinion. Are you tired of super expensive steams upon the community market and you want to buy some new ones? Upon Skinland you have the best possible market prices for these skins, no hidden commissions, a 24/7 service, 100% safe, and you get immediate payouts. Skinland also pays out instantly, so you don't have to wait for your balance to arrive. Ever since the latest Valve update, you can still trade your skins here and legends trade here. Skinland is the official partner of Vitality. The best work with the best, even Vitality chooses Skinland. And if you want to sell your skins, here's a bonus for you if you use my promo code RubyJetski. You get $10 for free if you sell your skins for $100. And thank you Skinland for sponsoring this video. And there's also speculations going on that the update is gonna happen maybe only next month. So until that point, it's gonna be a lot of time. We still have the major going on. So people said that after the major, the update could be happening. But what could happen is that we get it tonight or this week, before the major actually starts, before the games play out. Or I think it's definitely not releasing mid-major. That's just my own opinion upon it, and some of the people in the comments are probably right that it's gonna happen maybe next month as well. So it's absolutely insane. I don't understand their thinking behind it, because if they would have not announced this last chance claim, this offer, maybe prices would be higher up there. That's at least just my own prediction, because less people would panic sell, they would focus on the major, the new players that would come to the game, maybe would spend some Armory stars. And now they open YouTube for example, and all they see is the market crash, skins going down. They open X, what they see crashes, people posting pictures of skins items going down and stuff. I think it adds into the hype of people selling the items as well right now, even though during the major people usually buy skins. But also the new souvenir update, and that you could trade up souvenir skins, for example for this AVP long dog, it's also kinda insane and adds into the people panic selling. But some souvenir skins have actually risen in price. For example, this souvenir AVP long dog, I've had it for a while. I mean, the stickers are definitely not the best on here, Vitality, Mouse, Train, and obviously the Austin major, which is on the scope not the best, but I take it, it is what it is. I spent like 90 euros on this skin back in the day. It's only in the well worn condition, so nothing special at all on it, but it has risen in price compared to some other long dogs from the train collection. They've dropped in price, and a lot of my skins from the Armory have also dropped in price by a lot. When I was investing into this, I was taking it into consideration that it could happen. Before we had no Armory updates, we had no new Armories, because the Armory is at least something new. It has been only around for like 1 or 2 years, somewhere in that area, and a lot of people still have no idea how the items are gonna work inside of it. But for example, the Hellish has also dropped a lot. I think there's still a lot of potential to this, and if you just enter the market and you haven't taken a look at the skins before, I think these opportunities are really great generally for acquiring a lot of skins, keeping them for the long run. If you know, in a couple of years these have the potential to get used up, to get bought up as like great play skins, because at the end of the day this is very cheap. For example, this is the field tested condition. It's worth up on Steam very cheap, only around like 30 euros. And with the Hellish currently dropping by a lot, I mean, as you can see, we've been at like 80 euros in the minimal wear condition before, and then have crashed all the way down to like 80 in minimal wear as well. Field tested is currently like 36, even cheaper, 31, as you can see, the cheapest one listed right now. It's absolutely insane to me. These skins do look very beautiful, but I also have to add that I absolutely love the looks of the souvenir versions of these skins, because they do look really great in my opinion. I mean, this looks better than the AVP long dog in my opinion, just because it's a very clean look with those golden stickers up on it. But in some cases, all of these souvenirs are like 4x the price. It's absolutely insane. Field tested 50 euros, well worn 54 euros, field tested, 66 for a field tested, even though the regular one is 31 euros. It's more than double. I think the price difference is way too big and some prices need to change up on the markets. Also, I don't understand the mechanics of certain stickers. For example, this Nico Holo from Cologne 2026 is looking cool, but I think it's nothing special, right? It's from the Falcons team. It has risen by 60 euros in just one peak. I mean, it's absolutely insane. It was 900 points before and right now it's selling close to 7,000, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. Also, the Lin Vision that we've been covering in our previous videos has risen by what? Like 4,000 points from 700 to 4,767. 67, yes, I know. But still, I think it has risen a lot. I'm not sure if it's gonna sell for that much up on the Steam community market, but I think we'll be closer to like 30, 40 euros. Also, I've invested into the Nav stick. I've bought quite a lot of these, to be exact, like 20, 30 pieces, and it has risen to like 1,000 points, which is absolutely insane. We've been buying these at only 200, somewhere in that area, 195 I think to be exact. It's also in the top 40 right now. I will have to see where it settles, but also as you can see, even though there's less demand for these foil stickers, I think it's also kinda cool, and some of the foil stickers tend to perform way better long term. And the Team Liquid Holo generally is like worth 100 euros right now. I mean, it's definitely one of my favorite ones we've been taking a look at in our previous videos, but it has risen almost to 100 euros. It's absolutely insane. As you can see, it went up by 8,200 points. And finally, our FlyQuest Holo is performing. I mean, it's absolutely insane. It is worth around like 6,500 points right now. I think there's a lot of potential to this. We've been buying this at 2,000. Then it has dropped to 950, slightly cheaper. And I was thinking, am I gonna get a refund, right? And right now we've already risen to 6,500. It's absolutely insane how much these stickers are going for right now. Also invested in the Story Holo is also looking very good right now. In the shop, it's currently selling for what, 715 points. Obviously, the day before we've dropped this slightly in price, but I think long term on the market these skins could have a lot of demand, just because I think this sticker is looking good, and with this word it's looking clean. And if you have ever wanted to pick up a Gamer Legend, I think right now it's a great point in entry. I think these stickers, most of these will be kind of pricey, and for a good looking sticker like this one, Gamer Legend, it is quite cheap, I would say, for 950 points. So I can see it next cycle being slightly more expensive, or it could also explode, because at the end of the day, if some of the other stickers are worth like 60, 70 euros, right? Even Vitality is like 40. I think 10 or 950 is definitely worth it. The Pain Holo is slightly also looking kinda cheap up on the shop, but I mean, generally speaking, there's not a lot of Pain gaming fans out there that would enjoy this sticker on their guns, right? So it's always also about supply and demand. And for those who love red crafts, I think Astralis Holo is the perfect match, just because it has also dipped like 1,000 points in price and is currently worth 690 points, which could be a good entry because the foil version of it is selling for 460. That's more than the half of it. Also, we're currently doing the Glock 18 Vogue giveaway. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and to make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin if you win. I wish to all of you in the comments the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. Here's the funniest part, that the Train collection has the way better odds, I mean the way worse ROI than the Spot and Feel collection. The Spot and Feel collection ROI is currently higher to unbox, and that's why let's go ahead and spend 4 Armory stars up on it and get the M4 Freight, which is worth nothing. Because to be honest, in the future some of the discontinued skins will be performing way better than any of the Armory skins ever could, just because the supply is there, the demand is there. For example, this Factory New Conditioning Glock 18 Nuclear Garden, we've gotten it a while ago, we've been talking about these skins, and they have treated us during this market crash very well. It's up a lot. This Glock, it's generally speaking also very beautiful. I would love to use it as my play skin, because at this point the Glock 18 Exa is dropping and dropping even more in price. And also the M4A4 Turbine dropped to 20 euros. I remember it being like 50 to 60 when it was pumped at a certain time. I've gotten myself one in the Factory New condition. There's definitely a lot of potential to the gallery case right now, because ever since a lot of people are panic selling the items, the gallery collection skins will also get panic sold, so you could make some nice pickups. Is it the M4A when it's Vaporwave, or is it this Turbine, or any other skin? Maybe you're aiming for a mil-spec skin. That's up to you, because at the end of the day you will have to make your own research up on these skins. But the most important part, that you always diversify your investments. You don't put all your money into just one basket, you put it into many different skins, and you will have the most likely chance at profiting at least at some certain skins, so you can sell them during a nice time. And some of the skins that will be tanking, which is often the case because the market is very volatile, don't invest before not having extra money on you, right? If you're interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos.